So hello everyone. Today we're doing something a bit different than we usually do. And yes, I am here with Icy. Say hello, Icy, right now.
Hi.
Okay, good. Today we're doing a little more of a talk show thing. And as you probably see from my view, I don't know. Hey, Icy, what's your background view look like?
Background view.
For for
Um,
for,
it's
for footage.
for footage. It's gonna be some energy, so
Okay.
I just
So it's going to be we're talking about Star Wars. We have 10 things to talk about. We're going to talk about those 10 things for 1 minute each. And what, and I will put all those things in the description. I have a timer set up, and let's get to it. All right, first question. And we're going to talk about that first question, second question, and then we go on and on throughout the entire video. All right, the first subject, favorite character in the Bad Batch. Oh wait, and I also failed to mention this is about Star Wars. You probably read that in the
start.
title.
Yeah.
What's favorite character in the Bad Batch?
Okay. So my favorite character in the Bad Batch is probably either I think maybe Hunter or the Clone Shock Commander or the Covert Ops Commander.
Well,
One of those three.
there's a lot of
Those are my
suspicion.
top.
Well, we'll talk about that in the one of the further questions. My my favorite character is either I'm gonna say Echo on this one. He's not really he wasn't in the entire season 7 thing, yet he's still part of the Bad Batch in the series that's supposed to come out. So that's something. I th-
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree with you.
yeah, but Hunter's kind of the mature one. Uh, so that's why he would be my favorite besides Echo. Because I guess we're kind of mostly talking about the season 7 Bad Batch. Okay, that is our time.
Okay.
Um,
Question number what we think overall of the new Bad Batch series coming out on May 4th.
I think it's going to be really good. We have confirmed that there's a new kid named Omega. That we think he's force sensitive. He's wearing a Kaminoan headdress, which is a bit weird. For a regular clone. I don't know why, but some idiots think that he is female. Female.
She is, she is female.
She is.
She's female.
Are you sure about that? I don't think the Fed GNA is that way.
I think about that character was a dumb idea.
Uh,
That she has a night sister bow.
yeah. And
What? Yeah.
also, many people think that the uh the covert ops like kind of the leader is going to be um Crosshair because he has the same helmet type. He's not seen in any of the escape scenes, which is a bit sus. And there's also supposed to be Captain Rex in it. We see him in the second trailer. And that is our time. On to the next question. We are moving
Okay.
quickly.
You want to ask a question?
Yeah, I'll see the question. We like rotate back and forth.
Yeah.
What we think of the latest movie, which is The Rise of Skywalker. I think it was a bit weird with all the Sith things. We'll go into that later because that's one of our questions. But it seemed like the movie was a bit rushed. What do you think of it?
I agree with you. When I was in theaters with my entire squad before the coronavirus. Actually no, it wasn't. Wait. No, before the coronavirus. Um it, to me and most of my squad of friends, it was a bit rushed. But once you like buy it on Amazon and you watch it like 7 times, did that. It doesn't seem too rushed. But the whole Emperor Palpatine cloning thing just doesn't fit with Star Wars. It's like if you die, you're dead.
Yeah,
You're
it,
bad.
it was kind of weird. And I don't know if you see this, but there's Snokes in a jar, which is disgusting. And
That made me that made me sick.
oh god, and then all the Sith stuff. And that is our time. You read the next question.
Alright, number 4. What do we think of Victory and Death? The last stars of the Clone Wars episode.
I think
Alright,
it was.
my opinion.
Here you
My,
go.
we can only go downhill from here.
Yeah, it was really sad. I mean, all the when Jesse, who we've seen just be really loyal to Ahsoka, just go ahead and attempt to kill her, and Rex gave. What really hurt was Rex gave her all the options to concede to that and not execute Order 66 on Ahsoka. Your thoughts?
I cried during this episode. The fact that Rex doesn't want to kill his own clones, his own friends, his own troopers, but they turned on him. That made me cry. He was like, I grew up watching the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
pretty much
same.
everyone did. It's just a thing you do. And
Oh, that's our time.
clones as my best friend, and to see them all just betray Rex, like snapped. That just made me sad.
All right, our
We
next
can only go.
question. What if Order 66 happened? A very big one. Your thoughts?
Okay, so if Order 66 did not happen, I think. Well, first of all, I think the Republic would have replaced Commander Fox, the brand new commander, because sure his armor is cool, but who the heck likes Fox?
Yeah, nobody
And
does.
I think they would. Yeah, I think they would have arrested Palpatine and
Definitely.
maybe like interrogated him, or maybe even killed him. And maybe the clones just removed their chips on Kamino.
Yeah, and it was ending Palpatine's. It was ending his. It was his end of the career because it's kind of like the American presidency. You have like 4 years, but I think it's 8 years ish for them, and he was exceeding that, but they let him do that. So, your thoughts for the last 5 seconds?
Okay, I think it's actually 1 year since the Clone Wars was 3 years.
Yeah.
It might have been just 1 year.
Well,
Okay,
you gotta remember he was Chancellor in at the end of the Phantom Menace. All right, next question. You read.
all right. General Grievous, what are your thoughts?
He's a bit weird. He's. It would be really cool to see if because he's a living being. He just since he Dooku didn't want him to, because he fought against the Jedi in a war. So and he was and he lost so many of his good friends from that. So and it was against the Jedi. So Dooku took, and since he was the best warrior, he took them and made him have so much hate for the Jedi and made him kind of like the robot sort of thing we see today. And what if and Dooku didn't made him have more hate for the Jedi? Your thoughts?
I'm gonna keep this family friendly here.
Yeah.
Cool, scary. We need more of season 7 with him.
Yeah. Okay. You're read.
All right. Number 7, Sith lore.
So what do we see? We get to see a lot about it in the Rise of Skywalker. Lots of the things like with the cloning things. When Palpatine said he was all of the Sith combined, that's a thing. That is a thing. Sith possession, taking after the dead Sith. That's real. And many people think that he possessed all the Sith and into one. Your thoughts?
Well, I don't really pay attention to legends, and that's where I think a lot of Sith lore is gonna come from.
Definitely.
Like Revan, those guys, they're cool, and I agree with you on that.
Yes.
Number 8, what we think of the Ahsoka series that's supposed to come out soon.
I think it's gonna give us a lot of backstory of what happened after the Star Wars Rebels thing and how Ahsoka got to the place she is when it comes to the Mandalorian when we see her there. It's gonna show everything leading up to that because they at the end of the Rebels series they leave it very open ending with Ahsoka just like coming to whatever Sabine Wren. It gives a lot more. It leaves it very open ending. Your thoughts?
Okay, I think it's gonna go into detail about how or like what Ahsoka did between the points of the Commander Fox crap, where they framed Ahsoka and she left the Order, and then the Siege of Mandalore, and they might skip the Siege of Mandalore and then just go on to like the Mandalorian, or I could just be completely wrong, which is most likely true.
Yeah. All right. Next question. What we think about the book of Boba Fett? A big one. Your thoughts?
Okay. My favorite part about it is when Fennec Shan drinks that bottle of whatever that was.
Yeah. I think most people didn't see the ending to it because, personally, for me, I didn't see the ending for season one on The Mandalorian. I just thought the episode was over. I didn't watch it because nobody likes reading the credits. I mean, I don't like reading it. I mean, you could, but
I
I
read the
saw.
credits episodes.
Ugh. All right, your thoughts.
Um, I think that what's his name, Din Djarin. I think he's gonna work for Boba Fett,
Mm-hmm.
and then Boba Fett's gonna help him fight with what's her name, the I forget the Mandalorian,
Yeah,
the one who was in Mandalore.
Fennec Shand, and
Oh,
she's
not
gonna be
Fennec.
in the Bad Batch series supposedly.
Yeah. What's the one that helped Ahsoka with the Night Owls?
Oh, I don't know, but that's our time for that one. I think it was. I know who you're talking about though.
Right, number 10, season 8 of the Clone Wars. Your thoughts?
I definitely don't think it's gonna happen. It might, but it would definitely just be like a few shorts of the aftermath of it. And I think it's actually what would the season 8 would be. It would. I think it would just be a weird version of the Bad Batch. It would just be an overall version of the Bad Batch, because the Bad Batch series is focused on the Bad Batch, and I don't think it's gonna happen because the Bad Batch is already gonna give us insight on what happens after that. Your thoughts?
Okay, so I really agree with you on this part. I don't think the Clone Wars season 8 is gonna happen because like Victory and Death, that is, in my opinion, that is the best piece of Star Wars since
Yeah,
1977.
definitely.
And I think the Bad Batch is pretty much the season 8.
Sort of,
And
yeah.
there's not really much to do with Rex and Ahsoka's life after Order 66.
Hmm.
They just bury the dead clones and they just go on. There's not really much you can say.
Yeah, but oh, that's our time. But since that's the last question, we can just talk more about it, but not for long. Um, because they did part ways. It would be cool to see how Ahsoka gets to where she is with like in the Rebels series. It would be nice to see how that ends up with that. So
I might wrap it up with the video.
yeah, this is this is the first. We're gonna try and make this into a series where we talk about different things. Like we could talk about other stuff like I don't know sports, Roblox, all that stuff, and we're gonna try and make it into a series. So this is Icy and the Bread Bird. Peace out, yo.